So my name is Divya Nadimpalli. Today I thought it'll be apt to share about my experience about the relationship and how meditation and spiritual wisdom has helped me in building good relationships, especially with my husband. So I want to keep my long story short. So I got married in the year 2009, and our wedding is a typical Indian wedding arranged by my parents, and myself and my husband didn't meet in person before the wedding. We met for the first time on the wedding day. So our wedding it went very grandly. It was a very good wedding. And after a few months after getting married, I moved to USA, to Atlanta. And that's when all the struggles started in my life. Before this time, my life was very hairy fairy. I was so free. I used to do so many arts. I was into sports. I was very friendly. I have a lot of friends to talk, to share. But after coming here, I have no one than a stranger in my life, and I was living in a small apartment with him, the person I don't know much about than his name and few details about him. So my personality and my husband personality are quite opposite. We were like north and south poles. And I'm a very outgoing person. I like to spend time in outdoors, especially socializing with people around me, and also would like to talk a lot, to share and get attention, especially from my husband. Versus my husband's personality is like he will love to stay indoor and he likes to watch TV all day long. And the little time he has after his work, he wants to be on phone, and he loves to eat a lot. So I'm the person who eats the minimum, and he's the person who eats the maximum. So uh, we used to have fights for every small thing. We never used to, uh, we can't even agree on any single point. We used to fight day and night, every day. So days have passed by, and the months has passed, and finally we came to the first year anniversary of our wedding anniversary. But nothing has changed. Before then, I spoke with few people. They said, "Okay, yeah, things will settle down as the time passed by." But that's not true in my case. Nothing has settled down. The things got even worse than before. So I always used to crave for his attention and time, and I want him to spend more with me. I used to beg for him for his attention. He used to give him the time and the attention I needed, but it was never enough for me. I always needed more and more every single day. So I have been to a point that I thought, okay, this is not going to work anymore. This is just waste of time. I want to quit. So I want to go quit everything, leave him here, and go back to India. That was my thought process. I had so many negative thoughts, and it was so that life became so dull, so boring, so depressive. Then, so we all know a quote, right? When the student is ready, the teacher appears, by Gautama Buddha, and that became true in my life. That was a time I got introduced to one beautiful spiritual concept called soul science. So according to soul science, we all are souls having a human experience. At the bottom line, we are the souls taking a human life on earth to learn and experience different aspects of life, which is very much necessary for our soul's evolution. Sorry, friends, I think I went on mute by mistake. So, according to soul science, even before we are born as humans, we ourselves carefully and deliberately and also consciously chose all the people in our life. Sorry, friends. See, Mama office. Okay. So, which includes our parents, our children, our spouse, our neighbors, our friends, our enemies, our difficult bosses, co-workers that who pick you all the time, and even grandparents, in-laws, siblings, everyone you come across in your life is is our own conscious decision, our own conscious choice of being around them. So why did they choose these specific persons among billions of people in this world, right? Why did I choose this specific person as my husband? There's so many men, right? Why did I choose only this specific person? So we choose all these specific people in our life so that those are the perfect match for us. As a soul, these are perfect persons to make you learn and experience life. And these are the persons who help you in your soul's evolution and will lead you into soul's progression for the next life. So as it is in a movie, people in our life plays different roles. We have good people, we have got bad people, we have heroines, and we do have a villain role. We also have comedians in our life. So we have different kinds of people in our life. But all these different kind of people, including the villain, is our own conscious choice. We may not be aware of them, but this is our own conscious choice as a soul. When I understood this concept, it was very hard to me to implement into my life, as my life was in there, felt like a scary roller coaster ride. So I understood that I myself had chosen this difficult husband in my life, that too my consciously and deliberately. So he is a person in my life among the millions of men who were born in the earth the same time I was in. He is a perfect match to give the experience to my soul and make it evolve and progress to the next level. So once I understood this, I started accepting him as he is. Instead of fighting and arguing him, I used to respond to him and I started treating him as a friend instead of blaming him or judging him and making him to fit into so-called a good husband. Started making him feeling him as a friend. I used to share whatever happened in my life, and I didn't expect anything from him. And every night before I go to sleep, I used to analyze myself. What is it trying to teach me? And what should I learn from this? And how can I be a better person? So I used to write the answers of these questions every day in a journal. So I used to get some answers. Oh, Divya, this is what you need to learn. This is where you did mistake today. Slowly, I used to get answers, and these answers I used to implement the following day. So slowly, I became a better person. So along with this practice, I used to do lots of meditation and also spend a lot of quality time with myself. So this quality time really helped me to understand what is happening with that me, what is my problem, right? So slowly I got to accept myself, my own darkness and my own mistakes, and also started accepting my own self and also practice more of self-love. And this really gave me some clarity how to deal with the relationship. Of course, friends, it's not a one day thing. It was I had so many up and downs, and in the middle, I also felt like I need to quit several times, and it really touches my patience levels. But slowly, I started working on myself with patience, and I to practice silence too. So as I worked on myself, as I became a better person in outside and inside too, I started seeing some things my husband as well. Slowly, he started responding the way I wanted him to treat me. So slowly we became good friends. We started sharing our own life journeys, what happened in our childhood, what do I like, what do he like. So slowly there was a small bond. It became stronger between us. And now it's been 10, 12 years now. And we became good friends. Now we are proud parents of two beautiful sons, Rishi and Agastya. So even now, there'll be some up and downs in my life, but it goes back to normal very soon. I need not struggle much with this relationship. This is my story about my relationships in my life, my dear friends. So now I would like to listen from you. If anyone would like to share your experiences in your life, it can be anything, not about relationship. It can be anything. Anyone? Satya, Shanti. I know we have seen so many people here today. Anyone wants to share something?
Hi
Hi,
Divya.
Suma. Oh, there's Shanti. Hi, Shanti.
Hi Divya. Um, I just want to share my experience. Meditation is for me everything. It changed my life, and it gave me my health back, and it's like I know this is the truth. Everybody should follow this. Once you enter this path, there is only two things: life before meditation and life after meditation. We will know how to talk, how to eat, how to do anything in a proper way. Before, life is like we think doing work, job, it's life meaning is once you enter into meditation and once you start practicing every day, then only you will know about yourself, how you think, how you do things, how you understand every situation. It changes your it changed my perception about life, about everything. And there are sometimes I feel like there are some experiences I never imagined I can experience those. uh, Before coming into meditation, if anybody uh, say those explain those to me, I won't believe. But it happened to me. I saw, I experienced. And one example is like I was feeling very nervous about something. I felt once I experienced one sweet smell whenever I feel low or nervous. I started getting those smells. At first, I thought like I'm imagining there is nothing. Maybe someone they are using perfume or something, but no. Then I realized that there are masters around us. Whenever we need them, they will help us. But we don't know that they are helping us. I was lucky at that moment. I can sense it. I can, through their smell. It was so beautiful. Before, if I am not practicing meditation, I won't believe if anybody says these words. But I experienced it. We are not alone. There are someone always 24/7 with us. They are protecting us. The thing is, we have to believe. We should not use our logic mind. Just believe. I got to know my negative shades and everything. I already shared before that also. Whatever, if you have any health problem, financial problem, or any problem, this is the only solution. Thank you. Thank you, Divya.
Thank you so much, Shanti. Yes, definitely so true. There are some masters around us who is helping us day and night. Yeah. Thank you, Shanti. Thank you so much for a wonderful journey shared.
Thank you, Divya.
Anyone else want to share? Suma, I saw you unmute before. Do you want to share something?
It's more of a question, Divya. The
Yes.
question again falls around. See, there are certain aspects that you can accept and you can say, yes, this is what it is, and this is how I need to take it forward. But then how do you bring in acceptance at an overall level for it? For anything and everything, which is what exactly Shanti was saying, right? The minute you start accepting and believing without questioning, things will start working out, or things will change. But it's a process which I understand. But how do you get to that process? Because there are certain aspects that you can say yes, this is what it is, and you can move on. But there will be certain incidents, there will be certain phases of your life where there is more of questioning as to why is this happening to me, or why did this have to happen? How do you learn to accept and move on without having to question?
Yes, Suma. So I can say my understanding, what I understood from all this. I can be wrong or right to your situation you are going through. But they say that in spirituality we say that all suffering is due to ignorance. So one aspect is me to work on our knowledge part. Maybe for in my example, it is about soul science that really helped me, and understanding that we are beyond this body, beyond this mind. We maybe we don't know what's happening, and we don't know why we are born, what's happening around us. As we expand our own consciousness, maybe our energy levels in our life, we get to know what is right and what is wrong. And for your question, when you question yourself, right, you will definitely get some answer. Sometimes our mind is so busy and so chaotic that you can't even listen to whatever your soul is telling you. It always gives you some signals. It always gives you some messages in the form of a small code, or it can be just a random post or a random word from a family member or a friend. But you should be very quiet enough. You have to keep your mind quiet so you can be able to hear what are the thing what is the message you're receiving from the universe or receiving from people around you that you need to learn and apply in your life. So two things. One is knowledge. I think is keeping your mind really empty, maybe through more and more meditation. So once you do these two things, I think you'll find your own answers, Suma. This is my version, Suma, again.
Thank you, Divya. So, see, the whole thing again. I mean, sorry, one more follow-up question, and this will be the last question.
Please.
I have been meditating, right? I have been meditating for about, I think, a little over a year and a half now.
Okay.
But if I have to go ahead and only have positive affirmations, that is something that I still feel I need a lot to work on, because there are many times when the acceptance is less and the questioning is a lot more. And I feel the more and more I want to accept, the more and more I start questioning. How do you use meditation to stop questioning and learn to accept more? What is it that I need to do differently? I don't chant. My meditation is just, very, very, breath oriented, or, have a single thought of something that's moving in the air, something like that, right? I don't really chant per se. So what kind of change do I have to bring in the meditation routine if I have to get there?
So one thing is reading books, Suma. So reading spiritual books, expanding our own knowledge about what's happening around us, about all the spiritual concepts, and understanding, questioning yourself why it's happening to you and how can you be better tomorrow. So the only two questions I did, Suma, from our experience, those really took me to the next level. And talking about meditation, we would recommend only breath meditation, being with your breath. I don't know how long are you meditating. Can I know how long are you spending in meditation every day?
About 30 minutes.
Yeah, maybe you should increase the time you're spending in meditation. That can be a little bit, maybe that's what you need to calm your mind down. Our soul never have any questions, Suma. All the questions are coming from the mind. So we need to calm the mind first. The more the mind is calmer, the more it's going to be peaceful. Even everything it gets a little bit aligned in your life. And one other thing we can do is practicing silence, complete mauna, say not talking any word the whole day or maybe a few days. So how much ever you can take in, try to not to talk. And second thing is meditation. And third thing is books.
Okay. Thank you so much, Divya.
Yes. Thank you, Suma. Hope you got the answer, hopefully.
Yeah, I did. Thank you so much. It was a good perspective.
Thank you.
Divya?
Yes, Shanti.
Uh, can
You
I
want to
say?
add something, Shanti? Please.
Yeah. For me, when I first started practicing meditation, I saw some videos and they are explaining if they practiced like if their problem didn't go away after practicing 30 minutes or 40 minutes every day, they increased their time to 1 hour, 1.5 hour, like that. So when I started, my intention is increasing doing practicing as much as I can. So I started with 5 to 10 minutes, then increased gradually every day, 5 minutes more, 5 minutes more. I increased like 2 hours because I was very sick at that time. I wanted to get better. I did it. I practiced it. I increased my time. I tried to sit 2.5 hours or 3 hours. I heard someone, they sat like 7 to 8 hours per day because they are like, their health was so bad. So they did it for 7 to 8 hours. They got better and never felt sick again. So I wanted to try that. I tried and I can say it works. And whatever Divya said, you will get answers from a book or anybody, any Zoom meeting. I had that experience. Whatever question I have or I had, I got answers. Still, I'm getting. Thank you.
I have a
Thank you,
question
Shanti.
following this.
Yeah.
What even I want to do more, but
Yeah.
what I become so restless and I feel like getting up suddenly abruptly and ending, because there are so many thoughts or sudden gush of things. So still, do I need to sit if I want to like continue my meditation like an hour?
Before do two things before sitting into meditation. Your middle fingers, both middle fingers, touch each other like tips of middle fingers.
Okay.
Or you can put one palm on top of backside of another palm, like a fish kind of symbol, right?
Yeah.
I heard Saturday session Ranjan sir told us like these two things before doing any meditation. Our middle finger represents Akash Tattva. So we need to touch both of our middle fingers, the only top part, top quarter. We need to touch those two for few minutes. Then you start practicing meditation, and first 5 to 10 minutes you start observing each and every part, not only each and every part, each and every inch of your body. Try to observe. By the time you finish one time, you'll be like tired and started observing slow breath. Some people they observe their body parts like 3 times. And one more thing, after practicing meditation, last 5 minutes, everybody should do heart coherence. Heart coherence, like feel the love in your heart, and imagine that it is spreading into your room, and each of your family members, your friends, your neighbors. Give your love to everybody. Dr. Ranjan, he told us that that will take us to gamma state. Miraculous healing will happen at that stage. So every time, whenever you sit for meditation, last 5 minutes, feel the heart coherence. Give your love to everybody, not only your friends, family, but everything, universe, everything.
Okay.
Feel that it is spreading from your heart to everybody.
But how do we know? Like we'll be sitting in the meditation, right? How do we know last 5 minutes or something like that, like 1 hour?
Like if you want, like you feel like you need to get up, right? That time, do that. Okay. Every day do that.
Every day I put alarm for 1 hour. Till now, like I go around, like I come around like 30, 26, and after that it's impossible, like I feel like opening my eyes and I see the clock, and I see, oh, another 26 minutes are. That is means half of the time is still there, like but I was not able to sit. A few times I'll concentrate on that. Remaining time this happens. So
like
the middle thing.
I read in Power of No book, or some, I don't remember exactly which book. When you observe your body parts, if suppose take your finger, when you are closing your eyes and start observing your finger, try to feel the sensation in that part. When you observe very keenly, if you will feel the sensation, light tingling or something. Whenever you are feeling like restless or anything during meditation, try to observe again.
Okay. Touch with another finger, right? Like mudra.
No. Just
touching.
No need to touch anything. Just close your eyes and observe each of your fingers. When you are observing each finger, try to feel the sensation. You can feel the sensation inside each finger. You have to be very calm and try to do that. Try to observe.
Sure.
There is some tingling sensation or something.
Yeah, that's good. Then concentration also won't be in other things, I'll be concentrating.
Yeah.
Then I'll feel little, calm.
Yeah.
Thank
and that nadis, Surya Nadi, Chandra Nadi, Ida, Pingala Nadis, left is Ida, right is Pingala. That is also helped me, like when I observe that, suppose that we don't take breath from the both nostrils at the same time. We do from each nostril like few minutes from right nostril and few minutes from left nostril, right, during the daytime or nighttime. So when you close your eyes, observe from which nostril you are breathing.
Okay.
Try to observe, because in order to observe, we have to be very calm. Otherwise, we cannot observe, right? We have to be very focused.
Yes.
When you observe that breath is moving slowly, try to observe that slow movement.
Yeah. Just
Automatically, it will take you. Try. It's
yeah.
like every day we have to try. Even I get so many thoughts, but
Mm.
I try to um, change my focus from thoughts to chakras. I try to observe my chakras, all those things.
Yeah.
Sometimes I may not feel any chakra, any breath or anything, just shunya for a few minutes. It's
Mm.
like every day we have to practice.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Maybe from yeah, my time will increase. And I want to put my phone in the other. Today I was thinking, even though I put in vibrate or mute, some sensation we always feel in the room. So I was thinking from tomorrow I'll keep in the other room and sit um, as much as I can. Thank you.
Yeah, don't keep your phone. Always keep in silent mode.
um,
After
Definitely.
coming into meditation, my phone is always in silent mode. So so many missed calls and so many missed messages. It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's all so helpful for me. I'm trying my best for the last, I think, a couple of months. Very, very nice answer, and I'm going to do it. Thank you.
We will get there.
Thank
And try to one more thing. Whenever there is a group meditation, try to attend group meditation, because group meditation, it will shift our meditation level to some other level. I experienced that thing too. After attending one group meditation, next day I'm in like different deeper level.
you. Sure. I don't know about it, but I'll find out more and come. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Divya.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shanti. Aruna, to add more, what helped me was initially, even I struggled with so many thoughts. So thoughts come, just it can be there are two, three things why we get too many thoughts. One thing is from your day. So what you have been gone throughout the day, and all our judgments, our beliefs, frustrations, over talking, overeating, overdoing things. So all this also matters for your meditation. And also there's other aspect too. We have so many thoughts, unconscious things. Whenever we have some emotions, right, we don't really acknowledge them, we don't really express them out. So everything goes into your subconscious mind. So the
Mm.
moment you close your eyes, right, everything comes up. So
Yeah.
when the mind becomes empty, your subconscious becomes a little bit active, and everything, whatever you have, it pours it down. So
Mm.
it feels like it's we can't even do much about it. It just keeps flowing. Doesn't matter what you do, right? That happens for everybody. So one thing that helped me was for 1 hour, whatever may happen, I'm not opening my eyes.
Oh.
You can move around, you can move your legs, you can move your body, but the first step is not opening your eyes. So sometimes even our body has resistance, Aruna. We're trying to control the mind, right? Control the body for doing certain things. So we get some resistance from inside, and we get some resistance from the mind. So everything plays a part in this. So one first step is to telling yourself not to open the eyes whatsoever. 1 hour, you can do it. You can have thoughts, you can have different emotions. Anything can happen with your hands, legs. But 1 hour, try not to open the eyes.
Sure.
Yeah. So after once you achieve that, then you can make think about keeping your legs still, keeping your hands still. So trying to get back on the breath. So our body has to get used to of sitting that long too. We never do that, right? We are so active throughout the day. We are so busy. So our body has to. We have to train our body first, and then slowly the mind comes. The mind follows. That is my experience, Aruna.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And also the other things, right? Reading books, talking to like-minded people, and asking your questions, getting them clarified. So everything plays a part on your mind and your thoughts.
Sure.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Deepa.
So Gauri, and unmuting. Gauri, do you want to share something?
Hi. No, actually, I don't want to share. I just had some doubts. Actually, it's very inspirational, even your story and even whatever Shanti Garu just told. But I have a doubt, like, even I have some chronic health conditions, and I am also trying to improve myself. And Sushma Garu told me to increase my meditation time at least 60 minutes. But it's very inspiring when I see people, they do for 3 hours, 4 hours, like that, to heal fast. So is it like they sit for, I mean, at stretch, they sit for 3 hours without drinking water or eating, or you can, in break, like full day, you have to make it 3 hours, like that?
So it can be both ways, Gauri. So if you can't sit, if you're not there yet, maybe you can break into 3 different hours in a day. Or if you can able to sit, or if you already train your body to sit for long hours, it's recommended to sit for long hours in one stretch.
Okay, because once I tried for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
I observed, I mean, I noticed, I don't know, it's just part of meditation. It's like, getting goosebumps, and even at my, heart side, or even my head side, which generally we don't get those goosebumps like. So when I started getting them, I was feeling like, as if I'm getting shaken or something like that. And I suddenly opened my eyes, I remember. So it was little, I got scared also.
Yes,
So
yes, Gauri. Yeah.
I opened my eyes. So that's why, I I think we shouldn't get afraid of that stage, but I have that fear,
Yeah.
So
So it's so normal, Gauri. So everybody feels different sensations in the body. We can say it as the energy inflow. When you're receiving the energies, right? Some people feel heaviness, some people feel coldness, hotness in the body. So this is where the knowledge plays a part, Gauri. So once we have the knowledge, knowing that this is normal, then you will not be scared anymore. So
okay.
that's where the knowledge part, that's where the spiritual book reading part comes in play. And also
Hmm.
when we share experiences like this, right? So if I experience something, when I'm sharing that, oh, when you get to that point in your life, oh, do you understand, oh, Divya also had the same energy, so nothing to worry about, right? That's how we link with others, right?
Yeah, true, true,
Even
true.
these three things helps a lot, Gauri.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you're opening eyes all of a sudden, it's okay, you can take a short break and close your eyes and go back to meditation. It's okay to take
Okay,
short breaks, it's okay.
okay,
So one thing to understand is whatever is happening in meditation is good for you.
okay.
So we have to trust the process too in some aspect.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
whatever questions you have, try to get them clarified, maybe from the other person or questioning yourself,
Okay.
right? You will get
Hmm.
that. And I think everybody in this session are trying to get more knowledge. That's where we are all lacking. So one part is to pick a good spiritual book and start reading it. Sometimes you'll get answers from there, and that will be more inspiration for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you.
So anyone else before we go into meditation? We just have 5 more minutes.
I have a question, Divya.
Yes, ma'am, yes.
So before and
Poonam or
after I,
Satya? Sorry,
oh, sorry, somebody else
Satya.
is also
Yeah,
talking.
go ahead, Satya.
Okay. I have a question. So before and after I sit in meditation, right? This is what I do. I usually like pray and thank the universe, the angels, the astral masters, the my higher self, my body. Like this, I have a small list. So can I make it any simple, Divya?
Need not do it at all, Satya. There's no need to do it at all. If you feel like doing it, you can do it. There is no need to do it at all. Just close your eyes and focus on your breath.
Okay, because we know that we have several astral masters helping us and all the spiritual masters. So,
Even if you're not calling them, or even if you're not talking, I mean, thanking them, they're still there, Satya. They're still the
okay,
same. The help they give us is the same.
okay,
Yeah. So I don't usually do anything. I just close my eyes and I just be with my breath.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. It's not compulsory to do something like that. If you like it, you can go with it. So that's all.
Okay,
It's
sure,
a personal
Divya.
preference. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And one more point to add for Aruna is you can do music meditation, Aruna, and also doing meditation with the pyramid and doing in nature. These three also will help you to go in deeper levels. Music and with
Yes.
the pyramid and with nature.
Okay. Thank you.
And
I don't
other,
have pyramid, but I'll try to get.
if you're in Dallas, we all have pyramids. We can give you one.
Okay, I'm in Frisco. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Cisco,
check.
we have. Yeah,
Yeah,
get in touch with someone or any of us. We can guide you with pyramid.
sure.
And group meditation and full moon meditation. Other two are things, sir.
Okay.
The full moon is coming up in next few days. So the 2 days before full moon, 2 days after full moon are equally effective. So the next 4 5 days are really good time to sit in longer hours of meditation. It can be any
Sure.
time of the day, whenever you're free.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Rina.
Thank you.
Satya, you got your answer, right, Satya?
Yes, Divya, very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Poonam, were you asking some question?
Yes, Divya. Like, usually we do meditation for first ourselves, right? Like, I understand that first we want to change, but if we also want to help our kid along with that, will that be possible that first I learn it and I change myself? Because I tried different meditations since 1 year, but I came across this recently. But I can see some change in me, and finally I felt this is what maybe I was looking for. So but I could connect to this meditation quickly, so I can see the change. But eventually, when we try to be calm, but because of the impressions we made at home or within kid, even we try to stay calm, still there is a time for him to change. He didn't change, right? He's still there only. So how can we will this meditation help first myself, and then if I want to help my kid and my husband, if they are not interested to do, will it be possible to do that?
You can only inspire them, Poonam, not just your husband and your kid, for anyone else, right? We can just tell them once. If they want to
Yeah.
take it, they'll take it. But this is not the thing that we force on kids or husbands. So we work on ourselves. You can tell them this is what I'm doing. If you want, you can join me. That is one way of dealing things. Yeah. But whatever you learn, you can teach to your kids. So you can say, if you've learned something about any concept today, acceptance, soul science, or how to do meditation, whatever it is, you can teach him or her. It's up to, yeah, the kid and up to the husband to take it or not. Is their choice, right?
Okay.
From your part, you do whatever you want to do to them. If they're taking it, they take it. If they don't take it, they don't take it. That's all. So don't expect them to be the way you want them to be.
My question is, can I do for them? It's not that I want them to do this. My
For
question is,
them, not
yeah,
really, not really.
yeah.
So here we believe that um, we we are creating our own realities. So we have to heal our own self, and you can guide them to heal their self. Them. You can give
Okay.
it all the knowledge and the techniques to them, teach them, so that they can develop on their own and they can be independent for themselves. We don't want any dependencies here. We don't believe in healing.
Okay.
For the emergency sake, yes, people do healing, but as a basic level, we want everybody to be independent in their own spiritual journey and in their own owning their own life, taking responsibility of their own life, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you can inspire them. From our part, we can definitely inspire them. So you will be the inspiration for your husband or your kid. So once they see the changes in you, right, they
Mm.
eventually come.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Divya. Yeah. So, and one more thing. As a beginner, like I see videos of happening regarding the meditation, but sometimes I feel regarding the books, is it always good to start reading with the soul journey, or is it good to start with is there a series of books on different topics? Because when I see it, sometimes I feel like
should I first start with the self books, or should I start with the soul books, or should I start with that? So based on your experience, which would be better, instead of going to too many, just to pick one?
So what do you think is most apt to you at this point of life, Poonam? You mentioned 3 or 4 types of books, right? So right
Yes.
now, what do you think is the right thing for you to do? Which books do you think more good, that thing that will help you the most among these 4 books? Soul science, help, self help.
First I felt like, first I should accept myself, because I blame myself so many times, so I feel that, yeah.
That doesn't matter, Poonam, what order you read. So pick the one that really comes to your mind, the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, so it can be anything, whichever we feel first, we have to change this first.
Yes, yeah, huh.
Okay. Okay, Divya, I think, thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Poonam. I mean, we can suggest some books, but up to you which one you want to pick first.
Yeah, and if I see they suggest few books, right? So in here we only get the books which we have in English, right? The rest we can only get when we go to India, like some of the books.
Which language are you talking about, Poonam?
Telugu or Hindi or
Telugu, we have few Telugu PDF, Poonam. I can share the link, and maybe you can see which, if you like some of them. I do have some very few Telugu books with me, but if you
Mhm.
want something from India, we can get it shipped from India as well.
Okay. Okay, Divya. Yeah, sure. I will get in touch once I finish one book. Yeah. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, Poonam. Yeah, sure.
And is there a way I can just post in the group, right? Whenever I need help with the books.
Yeah, we have a Google Drive link for the PDF books. I can share the link again, so you can go through the PDF and see which ones you like from there. We have so many books in the PDF in the Google Drive.
Okay. Thank you so much, Divya. That will
Yeah,
help. Yeah.
thank you, Poonam.
Divya, uh, I have a
Yes,
question.
yes.
I mean, to heal something in our body, like, I mean, if we have any health issue or anything, do we have to ask that, or you just do meditation? For example, like I have eye issues.
Mhm.
So do I
Yes.
ask the universe, like, heal my eyes, or don't say anything, just meditate?
One thing is, not saying anything also works. Other thing to make you focus on one specific part is setting intentions, Shanti. So before you meditate, right? So tell yourself that uh, I'm. So the positive affirmations for the eyes, right? I want to heal. My eyes are healing. Always keep it present. So my eyesight is already better. Something like that. Keep it positive and set intention. The sankalpam, we say sankalpam, right? Set a positive
Mhm.
sankalpam that this meditation or this energy is going to help my eyes heal. And that's
Okay.
only one time, that's all. You need not repeat it several times in meditation. Before you sit in meditation, clear your mind, try to observe your breath for a few minutes, and then write a clear intention. I'm just talking from the mind now. Maybe
Okay.
just sit down and write clearly what you want to manifest. Write it down and tell to your mind. I mean, just chant or tell yourself 2 3 times, and that's all. Later, you just go with your breath. Focus on your breath.
So I have to do this every day like that? I mean, until it feels better, or only once you do, that's good enough for
No,
the
no, you
rest
can
of?
do every day, Shanti.
Okay.
So what you're trying to do is you're just trying to focus your energy to one specific part of the body. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if you're not doing it, it happens naturally. It's if you're doing it, it becomes you're just focusing one specific body,
Okay.
right?
Thank
So
you.
what happens, Shanti, is meditation helps you to heal whatever is the worst thing in your body. So it goes there first. The energy of the meditation goes to the worst body part. Later, slowly it comes one by one body parts
Okay.
based on the severity. That's how the energy flows.
So, usually, like, it does only if I want to manifest only. If I don't manifest, the energies just flow throughout my
No, no,
body.
no, no.
That's how it works.
No. It works either way, Shanti. Even if you're not focusing on one thing, the energy does whatever it's need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't complicate things. Just the simple thing is just be focusing on your breath and keep it a little bit longer session and knowledge. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I do all those, and I keep myself positive. But yeah, I mean, every time when I feel like some new thing is coming, I just, I mean, I'm not like what you say. I'm not complaining, or I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm accepting, but
Mhm.
I feel like if I'm accepting, like how I'm gonna heal myself. Okay, I'm saying like, okay, my vision is getting dull, so I accept it. No, I don't want to accept it. I want it to get better.
Better. Yes, definitely, Shanti. I agree that. And one thing is, don't fight with it. And I mean, so the more we fight, right, the energy is getting lost with the fighting, right? Once you calm, the fighting makes your mind more aggressive and more frustration, more irritation in your life,
I mean,
right?
till now, I never did that. I mean, I never asked. Like just now, when I'm hearing Shanti saying that she healed herself, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I do a lot of meditation. It's not like I do a lot of meditation. Like I've, I don't read, but I listen all books
Mm-hmm.
because of the same thing. Like I don't, eh,
Yes.
because of the issue which I have with my
Mm-hmm.
eyes, so I don't read, but I listen lot of wisdoms. I follow lot of PMC channels where there is some new thing, like recently Shreyansh Dagai's
Ma'am.
classes or something
Mm-hmm.
like that,
Yeah.
whatever. And I do meditation like whenever I get a chance, no matter what. 1 hour is every day I do, but sometimes if I get a chance I do more than that.
Okay.
And especially like when it is the new moon and the no moon, that time also I do a lot, like before and that. Just wondering, how do you heal? Like, I mean, I want to see that in me also. Like, how can I heal myself like that? So just asking, like, do I have to say anything to the
Yeah, that
universe
is
or just do meditation?
mm, like
Yeah.
I said, right? My answers would be
Mm.
setting intentions. And
Mm-hmm.
one more aspect is, did you ever question yourself why you're suffering it? What is it
That
trying to teach you?
that I did not. That I'm still learning, Divya, because even Ram Garu, he was saying like you have to go back and see what. I'm still like I'm not sure like why I'm suffering.
Sometimes, right, Shanti, something might have happened in your past, right? So, for example, I came across a lady. What happened is, she saw someone naked, okay, as a
Mm-hmm.
kid, and she felt so guilty that she did not see anything like that, and
Oh.
that created a block in her. So, from that time, she has eye issues.
Mm-hmm.
It became a belief in her. It became a belief in her. So sometimes we do carry so many things, Shanti, subconsciously, unconsciously, we carry so many different things. We don't think that that incident will make it that has so much of effect in our life, but they do. And also
Mm-hmm.
we do carry so many different things from our past lives too.
Okay.
Sometimes when you question, right, you get the answer. Maybe you should have to change some small things in your life, small aspects in your life, the way you look at things, the attitude, not the physical thing, the attitude, the way you look at things should change. I don't know completely the right answer for your problem,
That
but
yeah, I understand, but the problem which I have it's from the childhood, so I don't know like.
yes, yes, like I'm saying, right? One lady, what
Mm.
happened to her? So she has been carrying from her childhood. So once
Oh.
you understand the depth, the root of it, this thing will disappear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like Shanti said, long hours of meditation and maybe questioning yourself. There's also a book called book by Louis L. Hay called "You Can Heal Your Life." They give specific affirmations for specific body part.
Oh, okay.
So refer that book. There should be something for the eyes, specific to the eyes.
What is the book again?
You Can Heal Your Life
Okay.
by Louis L. Hay.
Okay.
So that book specifically tells you, okay, if you have eye problems, this is what your belief is. This is what you need to change. Or it gives some specific affirmations. This is what you need to work on.
Okay.
But I would suggest you to question yourself, Shanti, when the mind is very calm, right? Question yourself once and see what answers you get.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Thank you. Yes.
yeah, it's a long thing though. Like that's okay. Once I get an answer again, I'll ask you a question. Okay.
Yes, definitely, definitely. I mean,
Thank you.
questions are not inside, answers are not inside of me, Shanti. There
No,
definitely
not
some
your
answers inside
answer.
of you.
No, not. It's not. No. The question was like, right now I'm talking about healing, right?
Yes.
So if I mean, I'll do that healing thing, but once I get a question, if I get any doubt, I'm gonna ask you. It's not like I want some